Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all? May Allah keeps you safe and secure. Our next dua is dua before entering toilet. Let's start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم O Allah inni I أعوذ بك seek protection in you من الخبث from male unclean jinns والخبائث and female unclean jinns اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الخبث والخبائث O Allah, I seek protection in you from the male and female unclean jinns. We say this dua before entering the toilet. In this dua, we are seeking protection of Allah from unclean male and female jinns. As Allah created man, as Allah created angels, just like that, Allah created shaitan and jinns, which we can't see. And in jinns, there are some male jinns and some female. As in human, there are male and some female. Just like in jinns, there are male and other are female. As Allah says in Quran, and I did not created the jinn and mankind except to worship me. Everything Allah created in this world is just to worship Allah, and jinns are also created to worship Allah. Now there are some jinns who worship Allah and perform good deeds, and on the other hand there are some jinns who disobey Allah. They perform bad deeds and they bother humans, they harm them. They are called unclean jinns who reside in the dirty places, unclean and bad places. So we have to seek protection of Allah from these jinns, that to protect us from unclean jinns. So now before entering toilet, you should seek protection of Allah from unclean jinns because they live in the dirty place and unclean places. So we have to seek protection of Allah. And you don't have to be frightened from these kind of things. You just say dua because dua is the weapon of Muslim. As the weapon protects soldier in war from their enemies, just like that, dua protect human. When we say dua, there will be no power in any human, in any jinn, in any shaitan to harm us, because now we are in protection of Allah. Okay, so you don't have to be afraid of these things. So now you have to read this dua before entering toilet with left foot so that Allah protect you from unclean male and female jinns.
And now, related to this topic, you have to make an activity. And the name of activity is Dua Reminder before entering toilet. And what's the activity? You have to make a beautiful card, then write Dua before entering toilet on it. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minal khubuthi wal khaba'ith. O Allah, I seek protection in you from the male and female unclean jinns. And the materials that you required for making this activity are two different color papers, scissor, glue, marker and colors. And how you have to make this activity? First, cut the colored sheet, then write dua before entering toilet on it, then make beautiful flowers on it, then paste it on the side wall outside the toilet. And the purpose of this activity is that you may always remember to read dua before entering toilet, because when you read dua before entering toilet, then Allah will protect you from the evils of shaitan and from the evils of male and female unclean jinns, and Allah protect you. May Allah help you. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.